Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my 2020 to 2021 Premier League predictions. I'm going to be going from 20th to 1st. I'll also be doing who I think will get top assists, top goal scorer, and best player of the league. So yeah, also have one announcement that the Premier League, my fantasy Premier League thing is closed. Well, it's not closed, it's just now that we got 19 people at the moment, and I said just before the Premier League's about to start, it won't close. It's not closed, you can still enter up until this point, but the price range, I said if we get up to 20 players, it'll be £20. So luckily we got 19 players when I'm recording this video, so the winner only gets £10. But you can join still if you want, but I'm saying say when I upload this video, we're at 23 or 24 people in the league. It won't be €20 that you £20 that you win. It'll be £10. So just keep that in mind, because I don't want any of you chatting shit. Anyway, so my 2021 predictions. Alright then. Let's get into my 2020 to 2021 Premier League predictions. Alright, so we're gonna kick it off with 20th. Bottom place, I am going with Fulham. Yes, I think Fulham, they got Scott Parker as manager. He's an alright manager, but I just don't think they'll do it in the Prem. They came up from the playoffs, but I just can't see them doing it in the Prem really. So yeah, that's why I'm putting the 20th. I think they'll do it like the 2018-2019 season, where they'll come up and then I think they came bottom that season, or it might have been Cardiff, but I think it was Fulham that came bottom. So yeah, I'm going Fulham bottom. So yeah, 19th, I'm going Aston Villa. Yeah, they might keep Jack Grealish, but at the end of the day, they were so close. They was this close to getting relegated last season. They finished on the same points as Watford, and the only reason why they stayed up was because, if you remember, that when Sheffield scored against Aston Villa and the ball was over the line, he pushed it into the post. But in Premier League's having another stinker. So yeah, I'm going them 19th. Grealish will be good going forward, as he always is. He's not great though, he's not like a game changer, but at the back they're just poor really. 18th. This is going to cause so much controversy. I'm going Leeds. Come at me. Leeds fans, come at me in the comments. Come at me. I don't care. I think they're going to finish 18th. Everyone's overhyping them. Everyone's like, oh, Leeds. Oh, Leeds are going to finish. Oh, Leeds are going to finish. Oh. No, they're not going to finish top 10. I'm not having it. I'm not having that Leeds finished in top 10. They got promoted from the Championship. Yeah, well done. But Norwich got promoted from the Championship with loads of more points than anyone else. It's like, I just can't see him doing it really. Bielsa, overhyped manager. If he was so good, then he would have got promoted in the first season with Leeds. So Leeds could prove me completely wrong and finish higher up, but I just can't see him doing it. And as I said, I know you're probably going to disagree with me, but as I said, come at me. They're getting relegated. 17th, I went with West Brom. Oh, wait, just to add on Leeds finishing 18th, I think they'll play too good football. And if the fans were allowed in the ground from the start of the season, I'd say they'd stay up. But because their fans are decent fans, but because the fans aren't allowed in until I don't know when, I think they're going to finish 18th. So 17th, West Brom, as I said. Horrible kit. Fucking buzzy bees. But I just think they'll finish 17th. They won't do well. I think they'll be like, between them and Leeds, there'll be 1-2 points. They'll just scrape them, I think. But yeah, I think maybe next season, West Brom in the 2021-2022 season, they'll go down. But for this season, I'm just going to reckon they're going to scrape through and just stay up. Moving on to 16th, I'm going Brighton. Mopay, you're a cheat. Nah, I just think they're going to finish 16th. I don't mind Brighton. They're just dead really, aren't they? Yeah, not much to them really. Dunk is a decent centre back. He should start for England. over fucking any of our centre backs, but because he didn't get signed for 50 mil, Gareth Southgate, don't look at him. It is what it is. Anyway, yeah, I think they'll finish 16th, and yeah, I reckon they'll do alright. 15th, I'm going for Newcastle. They nearly got that big takeover from that multi-million-pound man. I think he was Chinese or something, or he might have been from Dubai. I can't remember really. I don't really care about Newcastle too much, but I reckon they're going to finish 15th. They signed, who have they signed? I think they signed like 2 Bournemouth players. I think they signed Fraser. I think that's how you say his name in Scottish. Fraser. And Callum Wilson, I think. I don't think Callum Wilson and Fraser, they got relegated with Bournemouth at the end of the day. I just can't see them staying up really. Staying up, what am I talking about? I can just see him finishing 15th. Like, it'll be alright. It'll be alright position to finish, but as a Newcastle fan, you'll be expecting to finish higher up, especially being that close. You was that any Newcastle fan watching you was that close to finishing top 10, maybe top 6, that close. But unlucky. 14th, I'm going for West Ham. Yeah, I reckon they'll do alright this season. They got David Moyes. Yeah, I just think they'll finish 14th really. They ain't got too much about them really. Yeah, I think they'll finish 14th. Antonio, he's alright, but he only turns up when they need him to turn up. Like when they need to turn up, West Ham, they'll win. Like last season, I think the season before that as well. When they're near the relegation zones, then they start winning. But it's because they need that little. They just need the little kick up the arse, and then they get into 14th. 13th, I'm going for Crystal Palace. Yeah, I reckon they'll have a right season. Roy Hodgson as their cup manager. He's an alright manager. I think people do him a bit too harsh, but as I said, I think he's an alright manager. I think he'll do well with Palace this season. Well, it's not well with Palace. I think they finished about 13th last season. They're just finishing like 13th every season, so it's not a surprise because they normally beat the small teams. Well, the smaller teams like lower down, but they never really beat the topper teams. Well, top teams. Like the top 6-ish. 12th, I'm going for Southampton. There was at one point they was very close to getting relegated. They lost 9-0 to Leicester, but then they bounced back. Danny Ings played well. Even though he's top goal scorer of the Premier League, still only gets about 22 minutes for England or something like that. But yeah, I think they'll do well. Well, not well. It's all right. It's just there really. As I said, it's like Crystal Palace. They'll just be there, as I said. 11th, I'm going for Sheffield. I think they'll do alright. They won't do as well as last season, but I think they'll finish like quite a bit off. I reckon they'll have that second season syndrome, where I can see them either finishing 11th or being relegated, but I'm going to go 11th. They got okay players really. They lost Dean Henderson though. I don't really know how much of a good goalie he was, but everyone's hyped him up, so he might be alright or he might just be another keeper. So yeah, I'm going for Sheffield to finish 11th. Alright, moving on to 10th, top half of the table. I've went with Burnley. Yeah, I reckon Burnley will do alright really. They normally finish about 10th I think. So yeah, I reckon it's just going to be a mid-table thing for them. Yeah, not much to say about Burnley really. Quite boring how they play, but they get the job done normally. 9th, I'm going with Leicester. They weren't ever good as a season. We all saw towards the end of the season. They were shocking. Yeah, I just can't see them finishing any higher than 9th. They might finish lower than 9th. Burnley might finish above them. I'm seeing a couple of teams that maybe could finish above them because towards the end of the season, they were horrendous. Jesus Christ. They were horrendous. They hardly won a game, I don't think, since the restart. Anyway, yeah, I'm going Leicester 9th. Moving on to 8th position, I'm going for Everton. I think they'll push on a little bit further from last season, but they still won't be that big force like top 6 force really. They signed James Rodriguez, which is a great signing, I think. They also signed Alan, I think, from Napoli, which is another decent signing, but they've just got a lot of deadwood around the team. Their backline awful. Pickford in goal, he's not great. And then their attack. Yeah, that's what to say about it really. They normally spend 40. Ancelotti spends his money a lot better though than previous managers at Everton. Like, he's got James Rodriguez for what, 30 mil? Whereas last season they spent 40 mil on Alex Iwobi. So yeah. 7th, I'm going for Wolves. Yeah, they'll just have an average season. Like, I reckon they'll, for a while, the loss of Doherty, I think, is bad for them. But yeah, for a while, I think they're going to be just in 7th. And then depending on where they go from there, they're either going to go into the top 6, pushing for top 4. I mean, they did push for top 4 last season. Well, they didn't really, did they? No, not really. But I reckon they're either going to go down quite a bit or up quite a bit. That's why I think Wolves are going. They signed that, I think Fabian, his name was. I might be completely wrong, but Portuguese player. Everyone talks about him. I don't know. I've never watched him play, so I can't really comment on how good he is, how bad he is. But yeah, I reckon they'll finish 7th. It'll be a decent season for them. Obviously, they're not in Europa League this season or anything like that, so yeah, they'll do alright, but that's about it really. Alright, moving into the top 6. Yes, I think the big top 6 this season are going to finish in the top 6. They've all made okay signings. I think this season actually though, there'll be a bigger gap. Like last season it was like close between 10th and 5th. The points weren't that much of a difference, but this season I think there'll be a more comfortable gap between the top 6 compared to the rest of the league. So 6th position, and I know some of you are already going to start crying. I'm going for Manchester United. Yes, might finish higher depending on how many penalties they get. I mean, all they have to do is get in the box and then fucking it's a penalty. But yeah, I just can't see them doing well. They might sign Jordan Sancho, but again, everyone, I think he's overhyped. Yes, come at me in the comments again. As I said, I'm going to cause controversy in this Premier League predictions. Man United fans, come at me in the comments. Come on. I'm up for a good discussion with you United fans, because I just think you're finishing 6th. I think Greenwood's better than Sancho, actually. I think your attack's no problem. It's just, one thing, Donny van der Beek, I think it's a great signing. But now you just have 3 attacking midfielders. Pogba, he's not defending. Bruno Fernandes is not defending. Neither is Van der Beek. Like, and your defence needs protection in front of them because you haven't signed any defenders either. So yeah, I think you're gonna finish 5th, United. Yeah, I think Ollie could be getting a sack, but maybe not. And United have also got Champions League to worry about this year compared to last year. So, and they haven't got a big squad really. Well, they got a big squad obviously, but like the quality of players isn't that good on the bench-ish really. So yeah, I'm going United to finish 6th. Moving on to 5th place. This is going to cause huge controversy. I think some people were expecting them to win the league. I'm going Chelsea. Yes, they might have signed Werner, Ziyech, Thiago Silva, Havertz, but at the end of the day, all the Chelsea fans are hyping them all up. Hyping. Did you watch Ziyech play last season? No. Did you watch Werner play last season, apart from Liverpool in the Champions League? No. Did you watch Havertz play? No. All them players, you haven't even watched play. Thiago Silva is a decent signing, but I just can't see Frank Lampard managing high-profile players. Like, he's good with the youth, but that's about it, really. It's good to see he's bringing in through the youth, though. As soon as the transfer ban goes, it's good to see he's bringing through the youth. So yeah, I think they'll finish 5th. I think Frank Lampard will get sacked. I think they'll get eliminated in the last 16 of the Champions League. Yeah, I just don't really like Chelsea, really. Chelsea fans, comment me in the comments, as I said. At the moment, I have Chelsea fans, United fans, and Leeds fans coming at me in the comments. Come at me in the comments. I will have a discussion with you. I will personally have a discussion with you because I think they're finishing 5th. And if you don't, well, make your own predictions. As I said, you can do your own predictions. This is just my predictions. 4th place, Tottenham. Yeah, I think Tottenham will have a decent season. I'm actually watching currently the All or Nothing Tottenham documentary. Jose Mourinho. Well, it's not Jose, it's Jose. If you watch the All or Nothing documentary, you'll know. Jose Mourinho, I reckon he'll put in a shift, you know. I reckon he'll finish in top 4. The reason why I didn't think they finished top 4 last season or had such a shit season was because Harry Kane got injured and Pochettino was in charge. I reckon if Mourinho was in charge from minute 1, they would have finished top 4. I don't really rate Pochettino as a manager. Never won anything in his life. Yeah, so I reckon Tottenham finishing 4th. I reckon they'll have a good season. Doherty was a good signing by them. I think that's a great signing, really. But yeah, I think they're finishing 4th. And they'll also... You know what, I reckon they're actually going to get eliminated quite early in Europa League, which is why they're going to finish 4th, because then they don't have nothing else to worry about. They won't win any trophies because they're Tottenham. They'll be knocked out of FA Cup, League Cup, and then they'll just be sitting in that 4th position. I reckon it will be quite clear at Chelsea, but then Chelsea will start cashing up after they sack Lampard. Alright, 3rd position is my boys. Come on, Arsenal! Come on, Arsenal! Yeah, I reckon we're going to finish 3rd. We're the greatest team the world's ever seen. Jeez. Yeah, I just reckon we're going to finish 3rd this season. Mikel Arteta, my manager, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, my striker. We also signed Willian, Gabriel, Saliba. I've never actually watched Gabriel or Saliba play before, but I don't reckon Saliba will actually start. I think Gabriel and David Luiz will start at the back. We've got Tierney. I mean, what other club has won 2 trophies in 1 month? Maybe Bayern, but Bayern are just the machine. Actually, I don't think they did win 2 trophies in 1 month either. But anyway, my boys Arsenal, my boys are going to finish 3rd. As I said, I know all you in the comments now are like,
what do you mean? Oh no, what do you mean? So yeah.
Arsenal have also signed Willian, which I think is a great signing. It's a great signing for me. Great player, even though Chelsea fans are like, oh, we don't want him anyway. Yeah, right. That's why you offered him a contract. Anyway, yeah, I reckon Arsenal finish in 3rd, which will be a good season for us. I also think we're going to win the Europa League, the FA Cup. Boo! Next season we're going to win the Champions League. Come on! Yeah. 2nd position. Right. It's obviously between. I reckon this season though it's going to be a lot less points of a difference, because let's face it, last season the Premier League was shite. It was just Liverpool that playing good, really. But I reckon Arsenal are going to be off. Oh, who's 2nd? Man City. Yeah, I think Man City are going to finish 2nd again, but the points will be a lot closer this season. There'll be a game points in it. There'll be I reckon 3 points in it or something. Between Arsenal and City, I think there'll be about 6 maybe more or maybe less. But this season I think the Premier League is going to be a lot better, because let's face it, last season, as I said, it was shite. So yeah, City I'm going 2nd. I reckon that Sané leaving, I know he didn't play last season, but you saw what happened when he doesn't play. So yeah, I reckon they'll finish 2nd. Just don't really like him as a club, really. They ain't got no fans. I don't be saying that. We'll get all the Man City fans triggered, but well, if there is any Man City fans watching my channel. But yeah, I reckon Man City will finish 2nd. As I said, I'm up for any debate that you have in the comments. Put it in there. They signed Ake. Waste of 40 mil in my opinion. He's not a great centre back. Oh, and while saying about defenders, Chelsea also, Ben Chilwell, waste of money, 50 mil down the drain. He's not great. Well, he's not good. In my opinion, Ben Chilwell's, he's not a 50 mil player, he's a 20 mil player. Think about it, Tierney is 20, we signed Tierney for, well, as in we, Arsenal, signed Tierney for, how much, 20 mil about? What a great sign that was. And Tierney is better than Ben Chilwell. So yeah, I reckon City are going to finish 2nd. They signed Oliver Torres, but I just think they're going to finish 2nd, really. And then 1st, obviously, is going to be Liverpool once again. yeah, I reckon Liverpool are going to finish first again. Even though they haven't made signings, if they get Thiago, they'll 100% finish first. I'll have no doubt about it. If they don't get Thiago, it will be very close. As I said, points will be in it. Like 1-2 points will be in it, I reckon. But I reckon they'll just scrape it. At the end of the day, the mentality giants, the Ox, the mentality giants. Even though they haven't signed anyone, Klopp. I don't think Klopp really needs to sign anyone with the way he plays. Like, well, he does need to sign players, but he's got his team now, and well, it's doing pretty well, isn't it? I don't think no one can have any complaints about how it's doing. So yeah, that is my Premier League 2020-2021 predictions. If you disagree or have any debates about it, put it in the comments, and then we can have a discussion. Yeah, as I said, the Premier League is like kind of closed. I mean, you can still enter, but the price don't go up or down. Yeah. Alright boys, I was just editing my video and I actually just saw that I didn't put in my top striker, or not top striker, top goal scorer, top assists and best player in the Prem. So I'll do that now. So top assists is, I'm going to go for KDB, Kevin De Bruyne. Obvious choice. Yeah, I just reckon he's going to get top assists. Top striker is Abamahu. Black Lion, yeah. My striker, he'll hit the 25 mark, I reckon. My striker, Bama Black Lion, yeah. And then the best player in the Prem. Again, I'm gonna go for Bama Black Lion. Yeah. Best striker in the Prem, best player in the Prem. Yeah. Not much more to say really. That's what I'm going for. Aubameyang to get top goal scorer, De Bruyne to get top assists, and Aubameyang to win player of the season. Come on, my striker. Come on, my manager Arteta. Come on, my team. Boom, and out.